let me start this video by saying that it is hot out here, ladies and gentlemen. Day 2 in Washington, D.C. It is about 91 to 93 degrees Fahrenheit right now, and it is only the morning, and we're going to stay out here for the entire day, huh? Well, that being said, day 1 was actually really good, huh? Previous video on the YouTube channel, as you folks saw it, and if you haven't yet, I'm leaving the link of that video in the cards. We actually caught finally our first blue catfish, the Ictalurus furcatus of 2022. That was the species number 100, and I tell you all what, after we finished shooting that video, as a matter of fact, the species number 101 of this year, the flathead catfish, the Pilodictis olivaris, also showed up. Not to mention that my mom actually ended up catching our first, better saying, our biggest and first double digits fish of the strip, huh? A very beautiful 10 pounds blue catfish on the dot. Which brings us to this video right here, right? So yesterday I went to this place on the other side of the river that I'm going to show you all in a bit, called the wharf. You know, I was just exploring fishing spots over there, and everywhere in the wharf there were no fishing signs, which I kind of understand because it is a tourist kind of place, you know. It is on the other side of the Washington crossing over here, the Washington Channel, right? And over there on the sign it said that they recommended us to come here to the East Potomac Park for fishing. After all, it is legal to do so over here. So here we are here on the Washington Channel, East Potomac Park side, and the main objective of the day, okay, is to attempt to catch some more double-digit catfish for this channel, all right? And by that I mean 10 pounds pluses. I am not satisfied with just a 10-pounder on the dot, all right? When I bring out my carp net, oh, you all know that we mean business. So I got all my cut bait from yesterday out already. We got some bluegill, we got some white perch. It is time to throw them rods in the water and go for the big ones. Oh yeah, that one is on the cut bait, I think. Tá. My dad said that ain't no 10-pounder. We all know that today is all about catching that big one. Let's see if we're going to need a net for this one or not. Oh no. Oh, I think he'll be fine. 需不需要那个网可以这个? Oh, my mom said don't even need the net. Well, all right. We are catching the fish out here, no doubt about that. But the 10-pounders are just not showing up. I already told my dad I'm gonna release this one. Don't take me wrong, right? It's a beautiful, fat, blue catfish, and they are biting out here. So back it goes. Good protein right there. Let me check here. All right, there's a train passing at the back there. All right, there's the memorial up there. No airplane as you all can see. No helicopter, okay, just the wharf on the other side. Okay, I think we're safe. This is actually take number 4 for this sketch, for this video. Believe it or not, every time I turn on my camera, you know, you got an airplane or a helicopter just passing, and then the audio totally sucks. Anyways, this is your 90 minutes update here at the Washington Channel. First time fishing it, right? So I'm kind of on bait duty. My mom got a little blue catfish so far, the Ictalurus furcatus 4-pounder. Don't know where the 10-pounders are at yet, but I tell you all what, in terms of bait fish, we've been catching some good quality stuff over here, okay? As always, we have the hordes of bluegill just showing up everywhere, okay? Lepomis macroceros, right? We also got this species over here that is actually very good cut bait for the catfish. Oh, pardon me, little white perch, aka Morone americana. And you know, you guys saw it, right? I just caught a very tiny bluegill right now because I figure, well, if we're not getting a lot of bites on the cut bait, may as well just put a live one about this size down there, right, to see if a big catfish is going to take it. Catching the giants is never easy, right? One catfish today so far. With fishing deeper water, my confidence level is still high. I'm gonna switch some rods for some, you know, live fish and see what happens. A lot of people usually ask me, you know, like, yo Leo, why you take photos of the tiny fish, right, on your YouTube channel, right? It all goes to my Smug Mug fish photo database. That is why it's called a species assessment, right? Albeit not the main objective of this video. Since we are here at the Washington channel, may as well see what is biting, right, while waiting for the big fish. I have to say though, we've been out here for about 3.5 hours, and the max size blue catfish so far, right, has been about 5 pounds. Like, so I mean, you know, yeah, all right, I still got my hopes maybe about 65%, so we'll see what is going to happen. When I just said that the biggest one has been 5 pounds, look at that, comes another one, even smaller now. You can't make that up. Oh, calma! Ei, opa! 来 Blue kitties. 我看看能不能拿下来啊？不用钳子，拿下来。来，我把它放了啊。Yeah, it's like maybe a 3-pounder, good eating size right here. Not even 3-pounder, 2.5. Good eating size, making noises. Key identifier, you all see that anal fin, fatty, right? Ectalurus furcatus. Oh, I'm actually so stoked right now. My father is holding it in the water for me. Okay, voila. I got it. Let me show you all here real quick, all right? We were not expecting this fish over here at all. My battery, my GoPro was overheating and all. My rod went off. I thought it was a little blue catfish. Check out what we got. Kid you all not, my lifer long nose gar. Look at this. It's being inside the water, this beauty over here. I'm gonna pick it up, show it to you guys. Just be very careful with the teeth and the net. Look at that, huh? My first ever long nose gar. Look at the teeth right over there, huh? That is what's up. Look at that. 381 on a piece of cut perch. All right, I'm gonna release it right now. Let's release it over here real quick. Run a little bit. This dude has been inside of the water. Let's see how it's going to do. Oh, okay. My camera kind of fell down. So, oh, yeah, okay. You all were actually looking at my, well, you know what? Let me go back there and just explain to you all real quick what happened. But don't worry, that fish went away just fine. Oh, man. It is at times like this, you know, that we're just out here fishing for some catfish. And my cameras are actually down because the GoPros are overheating in 91, 93 degrees Fahrenheit heat index out here, right? So I'm just chilling. I got the bite. I started reeling. It's not fighting like a catfish at all, right? So I'm just thinking, man, it's probably just a little blue catfish, the Ectalurus furcatus, right? When I see the beast surface with the circle hook in its mouth, I'm just like, holy smokes. I just understood I got real lucky. And you know what? Extra lucky because I had my net with me, right? Because I guarantee you that circle hook in its mouth, man, it was like in the front top of the mouth. But I was like, if I pull this fish outside of the water, it's gotta go away, right? So it was really fast decision right there. I took my mom run away with the net over there. I took it, you know, we got the fish up, took a few photos. The fish mangled me. Look at that. This is from the gar teeth right over there, right? I knew that there was a possibility I was going to encounter this species down here in Washington, D.C. around this time of the year, right? I just didn't want to jinx it, you know, and tell people, hey, we're gonna look for it, right? Because I knew the chances were not going to be that high. That being said, out of the blue, on a day that we're targeting big blue catfish, right? Man, talk about serendipity, you know, at its best. All right, anyways, after this one, I think I'm pretty much ready to call it. Give me five, give me five. I'm still shaking from 381. There we go. Washing my net a little bit over here. That fish took me totally by surprise. It mangled everything. It mangled my carp net a little bit with its teeth. It mangled my hand over here a little bit with its teeth. You can't make this up. I mean, you really can't make this up. We are about 5.5 hours into this fishing session, right? I mean, my GoPro camera was overheating. 10-pound cat, I mean, don't even talk 10-pound catfish, okay? 7-8 pounds catfish wasn't even showing up. Only the tiny little fish down there, same species that we caught yesterday, right? White perch, bluegill, and a few little channel catfish. Only one thing that showed up recently that is worth mentioning is that my mom caught a keeper channel catfish, the Ictalurus punctatus, that has to be a minimum of 12 inches down here in Washington, D.C. to take, right? 3 a day. I was really starting to lose hope. I was starting to lose heart. So, you know, I put my camera away because it was overheating. I was reeling the fish up when I saw the guard, man, and I saw that it was in the mouth on the circle hook. I just told my mom, I said, Mom, grab the net, right? We got the net, we got the fish up, we got the fish in the water. It swam away just fine. 381, totally by surprise. You know what? I'm gonna put the numbers over here for you all, just so you know that I'm not making this up, right? When you least expect, man, I thought that the gods of fishing had abandoned me today. When you least expect, you know, it's like mood changer right there. You can't make that up. Anyways, we're gonna fish a little bit more out here just for fun. This was definitely the most unexpected catch that I had in quite a good while, probably since catching that black banded sunfish in the New Jersey Pine Barrens a little while ago, okay? That I was really not expecting to catch one that day. You dig? You feel me? Last 3 times I came down here to Washington, D.C. around this time of the year, I tried catching one of those, right? I tried spotting the schools, see if they're around without any guidance, right? Never found them. Today, from the bottom of the Washington Channel, okay? Not even from the top. The fish just decided to pick the cut bait, you know? And I got it. You can't make this up. All right, I think I've said that enough in this video. Oh man, I'm still shaking from the lifer, you know? This is what life listing is all about. I'll see you all next time for day 3 here in Washington, D.C. We got one more day, so stay tuned. Tight lines and take it easy.